Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're reacting to the Michael Jordan Airtime documentary. This was recommended to me by Sports Talk 23. Big shout out to them for the 3 documentaries they recommended. I'm gonna keep going, man. These documentaries have been a lot of fun. The last 3 I've done have been amazing. The Last Dance was already taken down. That was a shame. That was a shame, YouTube. Y'all did me dirty, but hey. Other ones are still up there. We also did the 92 Dream Team Olympics documentary. So we did the Magic and Bird one. So I'm going to continue with this, man. These old-timey documentaries did a great job. This one apparently came out in 1993. So it does seem like we'll get some Michael Jordan first three-peat kind of content. But let's check out Airtime and see how we feel about it. Let's go.
My name is Michael Jordan. I play professional basketball for the Chicago Bulls.
30.
I like how dramatic this looks, dude. The lighting, the fake windows in the back, the basketball court, the chair. That's how you know it's going to be a good documentary.
I play professional basketball for the Chicago Bulls.
March 29th, 1982.
A 1-point lead for Georgetown. Gordy to Black. The time, 18.
Classic.
Jordan! Michael Jordan!
If I had to trace my evolution, the Michael Jordan evolution, it always has to start back in college. Hitting a shot against Georgetown in 1982 when I really didn't know exactly what I was doing.
North Carolina has won the 1982 NCAA championship.
It awakened a person inside of me to excel, to compete, to excel, to be one of the best, or be the best. That drove me. And I guess with that shot, it kind of ignited a fire inside of me that nothing was going to stop me.
Love it.
Jordan down the middle all the way. Jordan to the hoop.
What an intro.
All the way. It's remembered by Jordan, who has it on the break, driving all the way in. Oh, he's got an unbelievable goal. He put it in and it counts.
You're about to meet somebody every kid on every playground in America is talking about.
Jordan back to the floor. Let's watch.
That he is one of the greatest players ever is indisputable.
Here's a kaboom. Michael Air Jordan.
Initially, it was great. I mean, who wouldn't want to be in the commercials or want to see your posters or your billboards all over the place? You know, I'm just a country boy from North Carolina, and to be on television and do these things were great.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion.
Nobody in the world will cover my main man, Michael Jordan. Nobody.
Michael Jordan! Michael Jordan!
What'd you expect? Got my foot? It's just one of those.
Dude, I just started watching Seinfeld. I haven't seen this one yet, but that's hilarious.
Michael Jordan!
What'd you expect? Got my foot? It's just one of those freak situations, I guess. It has a lot to do with timing, and a lot to do with personality. Still time to grab a burger? I don't know, you know, and I don't know what continues to keep it going.
The inbounds pass comes into Jordan. Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win! They win!
That was get the ball, Michael. Everybody get the out of the way. Close the basket.
As long as we're on this earth, I think everybody wants to be known as a winner. And the only way you can be remembered on this earth is to win.
You ever see Michael Jordan?
Just in those commercials.
Think Mom would like me in these?
Bro, how many times does Seinfeld reference him? Yo, I gotta keep watching.
Maybe.
Maybe you'll see him do one of those 360 dunks.
He kept it in bounds. Here it is again.
There's a lot of criticism of Jordan. Can't do all that scoring, and yet they still win. And that was enough to get me to this point where I had to take this team or be a leader to this team to get to a championship.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a move by Jordan. Here's Jordan to steal from Newmark. Takes it in for the Duke.
This is what you live for, to play Michael Jordan in the finals.
You better eat your Wheaties.
3-on-2 for the Bulls.
The fact that Magic said that after already being a 5-time champion, playing against Larry Bird, playing against other legends in the finals, to say that's what you live for is to play Michael Jordan before he even won anything. That's crazy.
Michael on the drive, in for the right finish in. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. The Bulls blowing the Lakers out. And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
We're going to just
Michael for president. Would y'all vote for him? Do y'all care about his policies, or would you just vote for him based on who he is? I'd vote for him.
You know, I was going to basically get to this point where I wanted to be. And it took a while, but, well, a while is 8 years, but I got to this point. And
there's like the mannequin challenge up in here.
Now it's a matter of staying on top, and that's what I have to do.
Airtime. That was a cool intro, man. Ring Ceremony 91. Okay, yo, this kind of continues perfectly off the back of the last documentary I watched, where it went up to like 88, 89. Now we're into his championship years. I like this.
After 25 years, the great basketball fans of Chicago have been rewarded by a great basketball team. The 1991 NBA World Champion, Chicago Bulls.
As a member of this team and an organization and to see...
Can we just, okay, real quick. His knee comes up to his shoulder. That just shows you how long this man's legs are. His knee is up by his shoulder. If I do that stretch, my knee is still way down, dude. My torso is longer than my legs.
As a member of this team and an organization and the city of Chicago for 7 years, it brings me great joy to say we are the world champions. Thank you. It's like the guy on King of the Hill situation. Once you're on top of the hill, you want to defend it.
Yep.
We played that season, we played last season as though no matter what we encounter, we're still going to finish the season on top.
To Michael! Yeah! And a ball! What a way to start the season.
As I was growing up, when we was playing against the Celtics would come in and, you know, they knew they was going to beat us no matter how we start the game. They just knew we were going to fold and they were going to come back and beat us. You know, Kevin McHale would talk more trash than anybody you've ever seen, and Bird as well. But they knew they were going to win. And I think we had that same attitude.
Jordan, a running conversation with Stacey Augmon hits for the...
When you trash talk, yeah, that's a game. It's a game of psyche now.
They're talking to Michael right now. You love to see it.
He hit the shot on you, and then he tells you about it. Jordan and Starks chatting with each other.
They try to take it as a one-on-one competition to me, which totally takes away from their team concept.
The one thing when you play against Michael Jordan, you not only have to stand up to him physically, you have to stand up to him mentally, because he will torment you.
I know how to play the game. I don't think they know how to play the game when I'm talking to them.
Dude, that's crazy hearing him say that, because he's 100% right, but I feel like I've never actually heard him say it before.
To get him in this kind of frame of mind, just like that, in your face. See, he looks for an edge. He wants Starks to come back at him.
No matter what trash you talk, we're going to talk the most trash, and we're going to back it up.
Let's watch Jordan. I think he's talking to...
Dude, losing to this guy must have been so annoying. Because it's one thing to get pummeled by losing, right? Skill set, he's better. To lose a trash-talking battle at the same time... I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
Mutombo.
I'm too competitive, man. Catch me playing Uno. Catch me playing random board games. I'm talking trash, dude. And if you beat me while talking trash to me, ooh, it's double pain, double pain.
I told him I was going to shoot this with my eyes closed. Nah, you won't do it, you won't do it. But he never known I've done this before. As you know, I closed my eyes and shot it and made it. And I told him, welcome to the NBA. And moved on.
At this point, it has been strictly a celebration of the Chicago Bulls.
It shocked me. I mean, I thought it was a joke. I thought he was just kidding around. He was just playing with me. And I said, you serious? He said, yep. Irvin's going to retire today. I said, yeah, you're kidding. And Irvin's going to retire for what?
Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers today.
You know, he and I was just establishing a great relationship after the first 3 or 4 rocky years.
I just want to say that I'm going to miss playing.
I didn't really get the opportunity to play basketball against him like I wanted to because he was my driving force. You know, Magic Johnson was here, he and Larry Bird was here. I was still here. And for me to get here, I had to beat these guys. And I felt I was being cheated. That, you know, he was getting away from the game when I needed him the most.
Dude, that's interesting because during the Magic Bird documentary that I watched, like you see how much it affects Bird. He had zero motivation to keep playing after Magic retired. But you don't think about that with Jordan, right? Because Jordan, he played him his first year, and then he went on to have the rest of his finals appearances without Magic. But I guess you don't think about how many finals those Lakers teams still would have made in the 90s, outside of 91. Because Magic was, what, 30, 31 when he retired? Had he not had that, I'm thinking another 4 years minimum of his prime. James Worthy was still there in his prime. They could have buffed up in some other ways, got the team stronger to compete with the Bulls, but man, we may have got robbed from like a Jordan Bulls versus Magic Lakers dynasty in the finals. The way we had Celtics Lakers, definitely got robbed.
Make sure that I call Larry, Michael, Isaiah, the guys who I'm close with.
You know, I don't know what to say, you know, but I'm with you. I love you. I want what's best for you, and I'm willing to follow your footsteps. What should I do? Tell me. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do.
Love that.
Age is everybody's problem. Magic has given all of us a great responsibility. Let's not let him down. Get the facts.
Dang, man. See, this is cool because Jordan being the competitor he is, he's like, I want to play the best of the best. Me growing up in the league, Larry's the best of the best, Magic's the best of the best. Larry, at this point, injuries had taken him out. There's nothing you can really do about it. But to lose Magic at the same time, essentially, something so unpredictable, that is definitely a bummer. I think as a competitor. Obviously, like, in my mind, it's like, oh, one less opponent to get through. Like, that would make me feel better. But for him, it's like, no, I want to play the best of the best. Losing him is going to make me lose a little bit of my motivation.
Magic's retired. You're kind of the
And maybe that's why he's more of a winner than me. I don't know. I don't win every game that I play the way he does.
ambassador of the NBA now. Is there a lot of pressure on you these days?
You start to think about different things that could happen to you that, hey, you may have to call a press conference and, you know, at some point in time and explain yourself.
Back here at home, everybody's buzzing about the soon-to-be-released book on the Bulls, The Jordan Rule.
The book, Jordan Rules, will be released soon, and some of its passages have already created a stir.
A forthcoming book on the championship season of last year portrays a selfish Jordan who told his teammates not to pass the ball into center Bill Cartwright late in the game.
I think everybody saw what was in the paper today. But somebody said never believe what you read in the papers.
And in fact, it alleges Jordan was kind of a tough guy with some of his teammates.
Jordan denies the book's accounts.
If I'm gonna be knocked off this pedestal, I wanna make sure I do something. I do something to be knocked off. I'm not gonna let someone else knock me off for no apparent reason. No comments that I didn't say.
Players giving out sensitive information to the press is one surefire way to cause a division within the team. It figures to be a bumpy ride as the Bulls try to defend their NBA championship.
We never talked about it. You know, we knew the truth of this team and what relationships we had on this team. No matter what the book illustrated, if anything, it brought us closer together to keep what happens between these 12 players or 15 people within us instead of letting people get inside that circle. So it bonded us, and we focused more on playing basketball.
What time is it?
Michael, tongue is out, spin move, nice pass inside.
Love the commentating. Michael, tongue is out, spin move.
Michael, cross court for Michael and a bullet pass. Here come the Bulls again. Michael, bounce.
Yes, he dropped it back. He dropped it back to Scotty. That's the nail, baby. That's the nail.
Michael, you know, he really took matters in his own hands out there at the stretch of the game.
And Burkowski tosses the inbound pass, and he's there with the steal. On the run, got Paxson, Pippen, Pax, got it. Bulls are going to get the win, and the fans love it.
Whenever it's time for Mikey to take over a game, you know, he takes it over.
Michael high for the rebound, can he save it? He does! He does! And he's all right. Isaiah's splits the defense, but Michael was there. 2-on-1 with Orr. Michael got it!
What really happened with this team was we accepted a challenge. And I think that was a part of the maturity of this team. But for Michael Jordan, the complexity of my life has changed. I mean, I worked for so many years to get to a point where I like to think that I'm one of the best. And now, everything, every move, every shot, everything is in the spotlight. I mean, you're a target now. I'm a target now.
Yep.
We've all heard about the rewards of being you. How hard is it to be you?
Dude, I hate, low-key, I hate when they be playing this music.
Into Michael, running.
The music's good. Don't get me wrong. It's going to ruin my video, man, because YouTube's going to copyright it, and it might get taken down.
Into Michael, running one hand. Oh, yes!
Bum, 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 bum.
Really feeling it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna sing over it, so maybe YouTube won't take it down, but I know they will. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jordan.
Oh yeah. It's Michael Jordan.
Just like that. Thank you.
Michael Jordan.
Once again, he's the man, Michael Jordan, today named Sports Illustrated's Man of the Year. And SI celebrated their selection with a special hologram cover.
Ooh.
You can have Michael's head rotating on your coffee table. It's amazing.
I love that.
Anytime people talk about you in a positive way, it's great to hear those comments. You know, my first 5-6 years, I really enjoyed it. It was something to be happy about. But I'm at a stage in my career, in my life, that I wouldn't mind if people pass me by and don't say a word. That wouldn't bother me one bit.
Dang. I'm going to pause right there for part 1. That was really dope, dude. I didn't know much about him and Magic Johnson's relationship. I think that's probably what stuck out to me the most. He's like, just how upset he got. The fact that he's like, yo, this is the guy I've wanted to overtake. This is the guy I want to compete against. You take that away, it's like motivation to compete goes away a little bit. So I really like that. I feel like we hear about Larry and Magic. We don't hear much about MJ and Magic. And it's probably because they got cut short. So it's cool to hear that. Also, those final lines right there. Yo, this was in 92. Obviously, foreshadowing him retiring. But he's like, I kind of wish people would walk by me and not say anything. Like, I can't imagine the level of fame from 84 to 92. Like, I get 8 years, dude. That's tiring, man. And then when he retires, 9 years into it, I don't blame the man for retiring one bit. Must have been exhausting. But let me know what y'all think about this documentary. Anything that was said in here. If you could provide more details about the Magic relationship, about certain things that were said, I appreciate it, man. Have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Doses!